Alright, how about it out there, guys and girls? Today we have a new video coming up. But wait. I have something else going on here that we need to talk about. It's come up in conversation that maybe my content is dull. Imagine that. So, this was always meant to be kind of a documentary of the building of the Jeep and other stuff, other cars, just as a historical video, you know, once I'm gone. But viewership is okay, but it ain't nothing great, and I'm not trying to make a dollar here, nothing. I'm just doing this to bring a little bit of entertainment and hopefully information, helpfulness to people that might need it. So anyway, I'm going to try to bring a little bit more to the party. So I've been thinking about this, and I'm going to try this, and you need to let me know. I need some feedback. Yeah. So leave me some comments. Let me know what's going on. So here is my plan. Since I'm the lone ranger on this gig, I consider myself to be the man of many hats. Yep. Man, many hats. So what better thing to do than to be a man of many hats? Here is hat number 1. Yeah. How about that? The Mad Hatter hat. This is when I'm in my Mad Hatter mode. Yeah, I'll put that down there. Oh, I like that up. This is what I do when I'm being the mad scientist or trying to spoil Christmas or something. What better way than this? So here's hat number 1. Hat number 2. Mucho Gringo. Wait a minute, I got it on backwards. Mucho Gringo. Now what does this hat signify? Hard work. You see our Hispanic fellows out there wearing these hats? I wear this hat at the drag strip, at the racetrack, for sun protection. Matter of fact, it's messing with this computer from the shade. And you can tell I've worn it for a minute or two. So this will be Mucho Gringo. That's a good looking hat. Been many miles on many racetracks. Probably prevented much cancer. So now for the last hat. This is going to be my favorite hat. Speed racer hat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, this hat, you know what this hat's about. And I hope to get to wear this hat a few times. And we will use this hat when we're in the racer mode. So, here we go. Without further ado, we're going to put this motor in this Jeep for the last time. And we're going to bolt it in, buckle it up, and get close to making some noise. So please like, share, subscribe. Let me know about the hats. See ya. Alrighty, so here we go. Getting ready to put the motor in. I'm putting, you can't see it, but the motor's on the hoist over here to the side, and I'm taking it off the stand and getting ready to set it in. Long time coming. See, it's all nice and shiny looking. I have found out later that oil pan may be a bit too low. I did work to get as much ground clearance as I could in the deal, but I haven't set it on the ground yet, but that's going to be something we'll have to look at real close. Notice how the motor's setting level. I don't usually get that lucky. I had the chain real high because of the tunnel ram and the carburetors, and it made the motor set real level and straight, easy to move around. Got the alternator already on it, water pump's all done. Gonna set it down in here and bolt the motor plates up. Transmission's not in it yet, as I have said probably more times than I need to, but I just really want to get all the systems going, start troubleshooting, and trying to get some of this stuff behind me, so when I got the transmission done, it'd be just basically like if you pulled it out and put it back in, and that's the plan. I want to get the headers bolted up and all that. I haven't put the front end back on. I'm not sure about putting the front end back on because I just don't know yet what to do there. Running some bolts through the mid plate to the back of the block to hold it up. Boy, that tunnel ram looks good on there, don't it? No stainless steel lines that I run to the carburetors. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they look good, but they are a mess. They're hard to deal with. Bending stainless steel tubing is not easy. I ran the steel tubing all the way from the fuel cell all the way up to the front, to the carburetors. Looks good, but it's tough to work with. Maybe I'll just turn up some music here, let you listen to it while we're going along here. There I'm putting on the alternator, putting the adjusting arm is bolted to the motor plate that holds the alternator that you use to tighten the belt with. And that's what I'm doing there, is putting the arm on to the motor plate. Alrighty, finishing up the alternator. Tighten up the motor plates. Everything's fixing to be buttoned up. Yep, motor horse coming out. Yes, sir. hooking up the throttle linkage. That was a aftermarket little throttle linkage kit I bought from the local parts store, and I have to say, it was a good one. Had everything I needed in it. I used just about every piece in it. It came with a lot of variety of parts and pieces to adapt to different linkages or different carburetor setups, and it did that very well. And being this is a tunnel ram linkage, as you can see, cross linkage, it was no easy task to make all that work together, but it turned out pretty good, actually, I think. Now, how will it do in use? We will see. Sometimes things you look at, looks good, acts good, seems like it's perfect, and then in use you find out, well, maybe, but we shall see. But it is adjustable. I can change stuff as I need to. Okay, y'all, let me show you a few things here. First, let's look at the list. Working on the fuel system. Cooling system's done. Working on transmission and cooling system. The rear brakes are locked up. I'm going to have to take them apart and figure that out. Plug wires, cap, and button. Those seem to be, right now, the most pressing points that need to be done. As you can see, I'm working on the fuel system. I got this pump sitting here. The other one was leaking. It's on me. I cracked the housing, putting the fittings in it, and it leaked, which it would. But other than that, you'll notice the bench is empty, except for the parts underneath. And you'll notice the bench is empty. And the bench is empty. So we have everything empty. So where do the parts go? Well, let's see. Oh, wait. Also, mostly, the bench is empty except for these rags. And them stickers, which I don't know what to do with them. But you see, I don't have a lot going on here as far as extra stuff laying around. So, guess where it's at? Right here. Sucker's in, bolted up, oil pump primed, cooling system is installed. Everything here bolted together, sealed up, ready to go. Fuel system up here is finished. And you see all that. Now the front end's over in the back there. I got it off while I'm working on it. And then I got the transmission is on my list. And everything else is bolted in here. And fuel system. I had to replace fuel cell. The original one I had in here was leaking. I had used it for methanol years ago, and one of the orifices that I had opened up to run more fuel had ruined it. But here is a transmission, cleaned, all the new parts, sprag. No, not that one. I have a new sprag. All these parts are cleaned up and ready to go. I'm waiting on my friend Gerald Wright to come give me a hand. Here's the new sprag right here. New pan, new high performance sprag, gasket seal set. All the clutches were good in this transmission. He's got he's got the valve body right now, building it, getting it ready. and a couple other parts he wants to change into Hotrod it a little bit. And but it's ready, cleaned up, ready to go. So there you go, motor in, plumbed, wired, brakes in, plumbed, wired. We got transmission to go. I got to fix this fuel cell situation where there's the old one. The new one's going to be a 15-gallon one, which will be substantially larger. I'm going to need it. I don't want to be putting gas in it every 2 miles. And that's pretty much it. Oh, underneath the bench, let me see if I can. We have a power glide. Everything I need to put a power glide in. That will be a future change. Nothing right now. This has got to be built. It's got to have the valve body replaced, and then got a brake. It had a brake, but the guy I bought it from took it out because he didn't like having to flip a switch to put it in reverse. But you'll see there's a torque converter there, flex plates, the adapter for a glide to a 440 glide itself. So all my transmission stuff sitting right here. Okay, transmission next. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. So, got the motor done in there. Cooling system's done. Working on the fuel system. Trying to troubleshoot some of these systems and electric and this and that and the other to try to avoid having all that to do once the transmission's ready. I'm just getting a little bit ahead of the game. The fuel system, gonna have a video for that. Troubleshooting that turned out to be an adventure in itself. But the man of many hats can do that. So I hope you enjoyed the video a little bit. Definitely let me know about this crazy idea. So let's get going with this thing. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. More to come.